Ignite, from dreams to reality.
Okay, let me open this up now and get you to ask a few questions before I drive her in some other directions, because I'm sure you're dying to ask some questions.
My question is about the CCTV and other technology that she's doing.
That's his business, by the way.
Yeah, I'm into the business. And the problem we are facing now is that we are upgrowing, we are always facing the challenge of track record. They will ask us, what jobs have you done? And the name of the company. So you have to join another company. That is the bigger company. When you get contract, you have to use them. You have to use their name in assessing the contract so that maybe you use their own track record, which is, I think, to me, is very bad because they are correcting most of the credits of that job. So what advice can you give us on that?
My question is in the area of hiring and firing. We were taught in the course of this training that one of the most important decisions you have to make as an entrepreneur time and time again is in the area of staffing, getting the right people and letting the wrong people go away. Now, you said you have 100 people working
over 100
for you now. Now, how are you able to cope with managing these people? And have you had any serious challenge in the area of firing the wrong people? How was it easy or hard for you to deal with that?
My question is actually on partnership. You said something like you got a partner from US or UK. I really want to know the parameters for getting a partner to work with you.
Thank you very much. The first question on when you approach clients, they always ask for your track record. In my case, what I did was to go to the easiest clients.
at the beginning.
At the beginning. Okay, so somebody that I already, maybe because over my past years, I'd already developed some network of people that believed in me. And that's why wherever we are, we have to show that we're personally effective. So that others, because everybody around you is watching you. And by the time you approach someone for finance or so, they look at you. Because when I started Interface, the first company, I got a loan from a relative who actually wanted to be a part of the company. But that was because I didn't realize that he had been watching me, watching the way I work when I was in corporate banking, and felt that this is someone that has some personal discipline. And I can vouch and I can trust her. So if she's doing something, I'm sure she will do it well. So yes, I know that having a track record, if you don't have a track record, that could be an issue. But what I would do is to go to the people that I know. You know, the easiest clients that you can get. And you do that job well. That job will speak for itself. You know, and you'll be surprised that other people would see that job and they will ask, who did this? You know, the quality of the installation is nice. There are no wires sticking out. You know, the resolution on the monitor is sharp. You know, once you do that, then you would see, you will get referrals and you will get leads. And that's how it starts from. I mean, that doesn't mean you shouldn't stop marketing. But every job that you do it exceptionally well.
Sorry, just adding to what Kofo said, I think you should be careful of not having the confidence to build your own business brand. And a lot of young people tend to do that. Because when, instead of taking the job with your own company name, you know, when you get to somewhere and they say, what track record do you have? First, she's told you about using the easiest targets. You know, get the jobs around you first, people who know you and all of that. But as you move from there, be confident to put forward your own name. And the little track record you've built from your easy targets, use it. Because every job you take in another company's name, you can never go back to say, oh, I did it, but they got the credit.
The next question was on hiring and
yes, hiring and firing.
And firing. I've made mistakes along the line. There's no doubt about it, because it's more difficult to fire and it's easier to hire. And so, like we said, you know, we're going through a learning curve. It's very important that you spot the right people for the right job. And so it's extremely, the lesson I have learned is to learn to recruit right. Learn to recruit the right person for the right job so you don't have to go through the firing, you know. But if you have to fire, that is, haven't tried so many things, because, you know, it's not just to take a decision to fire people. You know, why has a person not performed? That's the first question. What can I do to assist the person? Is the person in the wrong place? What really is his talent? You know, if you've answered all those questions and that person still does not fit into the organization, then it only makes sense, and it's to be fair to the person, to ask the person to leave. You know, and this person you're firing, he might be doing the person a favor. Maybe that's not where God wants that person to be. Maybe there's another opportunity somewhere else, you know, for that person. So it's, you know, it's right to fire, but firing the right way and for the right reasons. There was a third question about partnership.
Yeah.
I'd run the first company on my own. The second company required a lot of
money.
Funding. Okay, so I had to raise funds. And also I knew that this second company, I didn't want to be my own boss. So I wanted to have a board that will also discipline me and monitor me. I wanted corporate governance. I wanted a better structure. And so I approached different individuals, of course, wrote my business plan, did a presentation, and I was able to convince them that they ought to be a part of this project. And that was how I was able to get investors into Secure ID, you know. And it's really, they look at your track record, they look at what you've done, and even if you don't have a track record, the way you have presented it, making a very, very good business case, making sure that you look at all the risk and get all your mitigants ready would be able to convince whoever you're targeting to come and join you as partners.
Ignite, from dreams to reality.